Hello, YouTube. Aries EDC back. I just wanted to do a quick video. Actually, this might end up being a little longer than what I normally do. I wanted to talk about what you're cutting and the size of the blade that you need for everyday use. I find myself, when I was getting into knives, not really drawn to or interested in large pocket knives. So I have some larger knives, and I know you might see this knife and not think, well, that's not a very big knife. Well, because my aesthetic is really 3 inches and under. So something like the Civivi Bhagavan that has about a 3.25 blade, really, I've carried that knife or some of these other knives, the Bestech Texel, and I find that that blade is much more than I need on a daily basis. But that's me. I know some people might need to break down boxes or do something else in a work setting that they need a bigger blade. But for me, I find blades like that, or even something like the Dam Designs, this blade might not be very big long wise, but you can see it takes up a lot of space, and it does a great job. And it's a great knife, fun to fidget with, but on an everyday carry basis, it's not something that I find very practical. So that's why I'm drawn to little things. The Banter, or the Civivi Baby Banter in this case, are excellent little blades. You can get a full grip. There's plenty of blade to do any cutting needs that you need on a daily basis, for in my life anyway. And it's a fantastic blade. Disappears in your pocket, small package. It's excellent. Or I find this ending up in my pocket, the Civivi Ortis or my Ferrum Forge Mini Archbishop. I love the blade shape. I love the ergonomics, and it ends up in my pocket for the most part. And quite honestly, these are the type of things that inspire me when I get to making the knives that I make. So on the table are 6 blades that are available right now on my Etsy. Check out my link in my bio, or I'll try to put a link in this video as well in the down in the info. But these are 6 blades that I have available right now, and they all match the needs that I feel like make a perfect everyday carry blade. So you can see this is my Cardinal. The blade is under 3 inches. I don't have all the info in front of me as far as the blade shape, but you can see. Where's my ruler? Well, I can't find my ruler, guys, but you're gonna just have to believe me that that's not really that big of a blade. Quite honestly, you can almost see what the inspiration for it was. So you can see that blade is actually shorter than the Ortis blade. So you can think how that package is really going to be easy to carry. Even with the sheath, I like to carry my blades horizontally on the front, on a belt, and quite honest, they disappear. I don't even know I'm carrying it half the time, but they're there whenever I need something to cut, and they do the great job to do it. So that's the Cardinal. The next up is what I call the Rockhopper. And if you are into pocket knives, you can see what my inspiration might be for this blade when it comes to that. So I like to take pocket knife designs, and I look at that and I say, how can I make a fixed blade work with that blade shape or the handle shape? So The Rockhopper was inspired by something very similar to that. I'm not going to say what it is, but maybe you guys can figure it out. But again, that blade is under 3 inches, fits perfectly in your hand, 3-finger grip. I like the lanyard that you can get your pinky on that gives you a little bit extra grip. It's an excellent knife for any of the cutting needs. Again, I make the sheaths, I make everything that you see on the table. Next up is a cool little neck knife. This is the Creep. So when I heat treated and tempered this blade, when it came out of tempering, it had this great patina on it, and I decided, you know what, I'm just going to keep it. So I didn't really clean it up too much. I left it raw, I left it rough, but it gives it that really great look. So you can see, rounded off all the edges. It's nice and smooth. Tighten the hand. Carry it around your neck and it will meet any cutting need that you have on an everyday basis, whether you're going hiking or whatever that might be. Then down here, these are 3 down at the bottom newly blades that I finished. This is the pedal. So you can see, excellent blade. I do have the info on this one in front of me. Oh, let's see. So you can see the finished card that you will get with every blade that I make. The overall length for 4 3/4. Blade length is only 2 1/8. So, but again, throw it in your purse, throw it in your backpack. You can actually carry it on your belt loop, throw it in your pocket, and it's an excellent blade for any everyday use that you might have. The one that started it all for me, if you watched any of my other videos, and please go back and check them out. There's a story behind this knife and where it came about. But this is the Obsession. I really worked hard on these last couple blades to get them a nice mirror polish. I'm still working on it. It's not absolutely perfect, but you can see the reflection of everything in the room. Bird's eye maple handle with blue G10 liners. Again, this actually has a lot of uses for it, being that nice Skinner shape. Pinch grip on it really well, is really comfortable. You can really get a good grip on it that way, or the regular grip, get a good grip on it that way too. And comes with its own sheath, and even though this is a little taller, it really disappears on your waist. And last up, the column. Again, just like everything else, it's a really strong 3-finger grip. The handle gives you a nice grip. It's nice and thick. You can get a good grip on it. The lanyard there is for your pinky. What I like about this knife is where your thumb usually gets is right there, right as it dips down, and it gives you a good hold. Again, pinch grip. You get your finger right up there to control the tip to make any cutting that you need. Bird's eye maple, the green burlap micarta, red G10 liners. Another great knife that I spent a lot of time on. So I'm only I do it part-time. I do it for fun. I do it as a hobby. And all I ask is, check out the Etsy page. If you see something, it's great. Anything I make off of my knives, it goes right back to making more. So if you see anything on the table you like, please let me know. And I'd be more than happy to discuss anything with you. Please like, subscribe, comment, or not. That's up to you. But I'll leave you with this, a fun little scrap hatchet that I made from scrap steel. It is hardened, it is acid etched, and it does have a very sharp blade. But all right, guys, I'll put that right there. You have a good one, and I will see you next time.